Alright, so this is a little bit different than what I've been playing lately, but honestly, the past couple weeks for me have been a little bit stressful, and sometimes we have to unwind with a different kind of game. So here is Stardew Valley. I've played it many times, I've played it for years. I do have a couple mods thrown in to kind of make it a bit more interesting. So I have Magg's Sam romance expansion, I believe it's called. I'll have a link to it in the description. I also have the spicy add-on or module installed along with it, so I may or may not have to kind of censor some stuff as I go along. I mean, nothing pornographic, obviously, but some of the dialogue can get a bit you know, spicy. But anyway, we're gonna be doing that. I like the fact that you can mod the game so you can add a little bit more depth to the characters. Sam's dialogue mod can also add a little bit to Sebastian as well, since they are friends. I do have Sebastian's friendship dialogue in here too, made by the same person. I'll also have a link to that in the description. But I'm gonna start a new farm. I have played with this mod a little bit, haven't finished it, so I kind of know what's coming. So if I go into my options here, you can kind of see, yes, I do have a lot of stuff installed. Um, I do have a different sprite for Sebastian. I also have a different sprite for Sam. It doesn't exactly work well with this mod, the Immersive Sam core. So you're gonna kind of see the sprites kind of switch out a little bit in the cutscenes. It's not horrendous, but it can get a little annoying. So we're gonna go slow, so time based. Which is gonna be a little bit interesting because we do have to get a certain event by fall. Otherwise, I think it's gonna stop us dead in our tracks. If I don't think we're gonna make it, then I'm gonna switch it to fast pace just so we can kind of make it, and then switch it back over to time base. I don't think we're gonna have any issues there, but I already kind of went ahead and did that. Another thing I also did, skip fishing minigame. I know a lot of people hate the fishing minigame when you're fishing. I don't want to deal with the fishing minigame, so I am skipping the fishing minigame. It's gonna make it a little easier to get money right at the start, which is fine. I also have another mod installed. I don't think it's in here. It is not from the looks of it, because it probably doesn't have any. It should have settings. Where the heck is it? Oh, part of the community has increasing friendship by supporting the community, or else, talking to other people and other people see it. You gain friendship with those other people that kind of see it, that sort of thing. Sitting restores energy, so instead of relying solely based on, like, the hot springs in the summer going forward, or foraging for food, which sometimes can be a bit of a toss-up, I can sit down and regain energy that way, so that is another thing I also have installed. I am going to spawn in some clothing for my character right at the start, and change the hairstyle right at the start. Otherwise, I am not using anything. I'm not gonna, like, use the cheat menu or the spawner unless I feel there is a need to, which probably won't be that often. I don't know why the music likes to come on and off anytime I go out of menu here. So we're gonna start a new game. Put my usual name in here. Farm name. Put gaming. Change the cat to that. Eye color. Blue, like a light steel blue, I guess. I have no idea. Yeah, female, obviously. Pale as fuck, because I am pale as fuck. Hair. We'll kind of go like a long hairstyle. Where is it? I also have some other mods in here. I think I have a Sailor Moon mod installed because I liked some of the clothing. Um, that it? Yeah, that's it. Give me that red hair color. Speaking of red hair color, I do need to dye my hair again. I'm starting to see my skunk streak come back. We'll skip the intro. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen the intro, so not gonna change out the shirt because that's gonna go in the trash anyway. I'm gonna switch this to shorts. Farm name. What do I want for a farm name? I don't know. First Monster Hunter monster that pops into my head, it's going to be, I guess, Fatalis. There we go. Hopefully a dragon doesn't spawn and destroy everything. I'm gonna hit the standard farm. I think that's gonna be the best for spacing and whatnot, and we will go ahead and start this. Alright, so first thing first, I am going to go into my spawning menu, get the shirt I want, because it is a modded shirt. It comes from a mod. I'm going to swap that out, and we're going to say goodbye to that farming overall bullshit. There we go, and we start with some parsnip seeds. I'm going to go get the mirror real quick. And change my hairstyle. I'm not gonna go super long hair. At the right bangs? Yep, it is. Alright. Alright, first things first, we have to immediately head to town. We gotta trigger a cutscene, so... It's gonna have Sam's default sprite, and then it's gonna switch over to the sprite I have installed. It also comes with a portrait mod. Oh boy. Hey Vince, watch this! I'm gonna ollie over Lewis's planner. Yeah, because that's not gonna end well, and I just come on scene. You can't... Oh, you can see me. I did make my camera smaller for this, by the way. And watch what happens. Sam, look out! Somebody's... And... Bam! Oh, shit! Flash of blue and blonde, the sky, and then soft dirt of a garden planter. What just happened? Blinking, my eyes focus on honey blonde hair, freckles, and wide blue-green eyes, the color of a tropical pool. Whoop. Rip Lewis's flower garden. Don't like Lewis anyway, so... Sorry, can't believe I just, at least I cushioned your fall. And he's immediately already like, oh, who is this? Love at first sight. Sure didn't mean to. I'm Sam. I'm literally lying on top of a stranger in a garden, nose to nose, staring at him. Awkward! I'm fine. Jeez, let me help you up. And yeah, the sprite changes back. If I don't have the custom sprites, some of the scenes won't play, so... Yeah. It's gonna be a little strange. But I prefer this sprite and this portrait over his default. Oh, god damn it. They're grading the dirt road outside, so you may or may not hear that. I am so sorry if you hear that. I thought they were done, and apparently they are not. Back on his feet, Sam brushes the dirt off his pants. Loose skater pants with zippers everywhere. Orange tee with a faded image of a green alien and a worn denim jacket. Obviously, that's not what he's wearing in the sprite, but we're rolling with it. Grins, running long fingers through spiky blonde hair. His hair's not spiky in this. Light glinting from his bright eyes. You really okay? I'm so sorry about that. What a crazy way to meet a stunning... well, at least Lewis didn't see that. Yeah, he's gonna be really pissed that his flowers are fucking destroyed. Sam made an impression. Certainly won't forget him. Oh no, we aren't gonna forget about him at all. Managed to stutter out my name. I just moved into the old farm and literally fell into your lap. Taking over that old place? Damn, you have a lot of work ahead of you. Obviously, you already know that. Anyway, before I say something even more stupid, I'll let you go. It's nice meeting you, Valentine. Yeah, see you around. We'll be seeing each other around. And there's Mayor Lewis, about to discover the seat of the crime. What the? Sam! Oh, yeah, screw you, Lewis. I'm sure you'll just, you know, embezzle town funds to get your flowers fixed. Alright. Okay, we got that. Nothing is posted today, figures. We start out with 500. We're gonna need to kind of forage today to earn some money. Alright, so I guess I better go clear out the farm and whatnot. First things first, I need a chest. That is kind of a thing. The inventory bar on the screen is all I have for space on my person for now, so I had to start clearing out, kind of talk about what's been going on. I haven't been posting, obviously. Week previous, at the time of recording this, we had a power outage again at my house. So I'll kind of go into the story of kind of like what happened over the past week while I'm kind of clearing this stuff out here. So we had a power outage. I think it was Monday. So, and it was about the start of a heat wave. So, oh boy. So, the funny part was only like one leg of electrical failed. So, like, my computer completely shut off. But Jax's, like, didn't. And then there was, like, some other stuff that was running in the house. And then other stuff that wasn't running in the house. Like my kitchen was completely dead. But, like, the computer, one of the computers in here was on. I think the TV was working. Some outlets had power. Others didn't. I was like, okay. Of course, the AC wasn't running. And being that it was the start of another heat wave for my area, it was like, oh, great. So, it's like, okay, well, the house is shut up anyway. It takes a while for it to get warm in here. So I talked to Jax, because Jax was at work, and he's like, okay, that's it. We're getting a generator. I'm done dealing with this shit. So he comes home early. We go out and we get a generator. And by the time we get the generator and all the fun stuff to go with it, you know, plugs and whatnot, because we got the generator from one store and then they didn't have the cords we needed for it to like fit into the electrical outlet that's in my garage, so we had to run to like 50 million other places to try to find what we need. By the time all that was done, it was like, okay, the power's on, you know, cool. Go on about the night. Next morning, you know, get up. Jax has already gone to work. You know, get everybody up and going at it. I'm sitting on my computer, I'm playing this game of all games. And it's like, wow, it's starting to feel really hot in here. Something's not right. So eventually, it's like I go over to the thermostat, and we have our AC set to like 72. And it's currently like 77. The blower's running, and it's like, that's weird. So I go over to a vent, find that my, find that it's not blowing cold, so I go to my daughter's bedroom and look out the window, because below her window is our AC unit. And I see that the AC unit, the fan, is not spinning, so it's one of those, it's like, okay, I guess the AC is out, so I text Jax what's going on. I go to the garage, and I flip the breaker for the AC unit. You know, wait a little bit, flip the breaker back on. Oh shit, I need to go catch Sam. It's important to talk to him, even though I think it already says no, it doesn't. Alright. So I flip the breaker for the AC, wait about 30 minutes, turn the AC back on, and nothing. Well, great. That means I have no AC for this heat wave. It's already like 90 some odd degrees outside. So then I have to run around and kind of shut all the blinds, close off like exterior rooms like bedrooms and whatnot. I have to pull out my portable AC unit, which is like a floor unit, but you have to... There he is. You have to run like the ventilation out a window, so I had to find a place to do that. Set up fans to try to direct airflow. And hope for the best. So Jax comes home, and he tries a whole bunch of other stuff, and obviously the AC unit is still not working. So it's like, great, we're gonna suffer through the night. But I also have a 15-month at home, and I don't want her suffering through the night, so... During the night, I move the portable AC unit to the baby's room, so she can at least have AC for the night. You know, my comfort and, you know, my husband's comfort be damned. The baby has to have AC because it's a heat wave and babies don't do well in the heat. Hi, Linus. So, suffer through the night. At some point, Jax has a family friend that says, well, hey, I can get this AC guy out and take a look at the AC and see what's going on with it. So he's like, okay, I'll work from home that day. All day long, this AC guy does not show up, does not text us where he, what's in his schedule, not even a, oh, I can't make it tonight, something came up, type of deal, nothing. It's like radio silence from this guy, so I'm mad. Jax is mad because he spent the whole day working from home for this, just so this AC guy could come out and fix the AC because I had to run errands that day as well, like taking my son to a doctor's appointment. So I couldn't be home for the AC guy, so Jax stayed home. And he's pissed that this AC guy didn't even give us the communication to say that he's not going to be able to make it to the house to take a look at the AC. So we ended up having to call another AC repair place to come out and fix the AC. And it turns out that the power outage, I don't know what happened during the power outage. I don't know if it happened when the power came back on. But basically the power surged and it blew both the contactor and the capacitor for our AC unit, so I had to shit out $750 to get that fixed. And it was just in time before the smoke from the Canadian wildfires rolled in and pretty much made the air unbreathable for most people. So, yeah. It was not a fun time. Oh, there's Elliot. Yeah, I don't care about you, you fucking fake Fabio. I just wanted to talk to you so I could get that introduction shit out of the way. Alright, let's go foraging. Though I should probably drop some of my tools off. It took forever for the house to cool down, but it is finally... I think it took like maybe 12 hours for the house to cool down, because by the time the AC got repaired, it was 85 degrees in the house. And by that point, the little portable AC unit that wasn't really keeping up as well anymore. I mean, it made it not as unbearable in here, but it was still pretty bad. Grab this dandelion and we'll go back up to the farm. I don't think I could go the southern way yet. So that's my long-winded, probably somewhat confusing, broken story of how my week has been. I'm looking into getting like a kind of like a surge protector plug for the AC unit, because those do exist. And I figure, well, if power outages are going to be a thing, then I should probably look into that. I'm hoping this is the last power outage for a while. Because, we've had 2 power outages, like, in the past month and a half. It's been kind of ridiculous. And then, of course, the Canadian wildfire smoke didn't really help matters much. Couldn't go outside, couldn't take my kids outside, obviously. It's been kind of a thing here, like the past couple of years, like every summer we get some Canadian wildfire smoke. Alright, let's go into the forest here and see what I can find. I don't think I'm gonna make it back up in time to see Sebastian, but I don't even think I found Abigail. Oh well. Sam's the important one. Though Sebastian would be nice to see too, because I do have his friendship mod installed. Like, I don't know if Magg is going to, like, do all the bachelors and then move on to the bachelorettes. I don't know if that's a thing. that, you know, they plan on doing. He, she, they. I'll probably just refer to them as they, because I don't know their gender, but... And I don't want to be disrespectful, but... I'm kind of wondering if they'll, like, do other... I think they have an Alex one, too, but I don't care too much for Alex. But I like their work, so... Alright, we got a leak, and then the most important thing I want to grab is that sword, because I will need that. It's gonna be important for when the mines open up. It means I could just ditch the rusty sword right out of the gate, because this is better than the rusty sword. Not much for foraging. Then again, I'm not looking too hard either. Oh, my energy's actually in the shit. Oh, more forageables. Gimme. It's already nighttime. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention too is I have the infinite watering can so the water never goes down. I think I'm gonna keep that on because that's how I typically play anyway. But otherwise, you know, everything's pretty much gonna remain the same on that front. I just find it super annoying to refill the watering can sometimes. Oh yeah, I can't go in this way because I don't have the tools to carve a path through. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it up to Sebastian. What else do we have? Cultivate and harvest a parsnip. Well, that's not gonna happen for a couple days. So, in terms of, like, what route I'm gonna take in this game, probably gonna just go the community center route. I find it more... I don't know, more... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? More rewarding, I guess, because you have to put hard work into it, whereas the Joja route, you know, you're just paying money to fix all the shit. So... Get that in there, and then... I don't know if... I'll try to recover some energy, get more of the shit cleared. So yeah, if you watch, you can see my energy bar go up a bit as I'm sitting down. Honestly, I'm surprised this isn't a base game feature. It might become a base game feature. I don't know what's planned for 1.7. It might. Who knows? Just watching my little energy bar go up. See if I can, like, maybe cut down a couple more trees or whatever. Put that away. Kind of get a little bit more wood here. Get this out of here. Get a little bit of a pathway cleared, at least to the north. The southern path's gonna take probably a little bit more time. And then tomorrow we'll get the fishing rod. Which means I'm probably gonna spend most of my time fishing. Just to try to get the, you know, the cash, dollar. Yeah, my energy's looking a little bit. Get rid of this tree. There we go. Alright, so... Let's see how we did in terms of forageables. Well, in foraging, how do we do? Not terrible. Would have liked to have at least gotten to like 800. Alright. So, Willie has a fishing rod for us. Let's go, or let's at least water these. I'm gonna empty my inventory of everything else. Oh, I can't wait to unlock some quality sprinklers and make them myself. I can buy them from Sophia, but they're like 3,500. Alright, inventory's empty. Let's go get the fishing rod. To the beach. Nothing's posted at Pierre's. Fuck Pierre, by the way. There's a whole subreddit dedicated to hating his ass. Ooh, forageable. Get that later. Alright, what's up, Willie? How we doing? I'm sure your new rod's great. Give me your old one. Ta-da! It smells, it sells. Alright, so we have a new fishing rod. First thing I'm gonna do is go over to the other side of this dock here. There's a rock here I like to fish at. Usually guarantees quality fish, most of the time. And we need the money, so... Like, that's already a gold quality fish right there. I'm gonna see if I can get some iridium. I also need to make sure I run into Sam today. Which he should probably leave his house right around 2? 1 maybe? I don't know. He usually goes out and... Oh man, I'm catching garbage? Get that shit out of here. That shit doesn't sell for anything. I'm trying to make money, not catch garbage. Oh! Present for Sam! Because he likes Joja Cola. Alright, come on. At least give me some fish. I would really like that. But yeah, I don't like the fishing minigame. I hate it. If you like it, good for you. But I don't like it, so I'm out of it out. Yeah, give me that. Oh, it's iridium quality, too. Yeah, but for the Sam expansion, he's got events for, like, every heart level. The introduction's, like, the only 0 heart level, so once we start getting to, like, the 1 hearts... Like, his 1 heart threshold, well, I think we have, like, 3 of them we gotta go through. Come on. Sometime today, please. There we go. Alright. I'm not gonna sit here and fish all day. I'm actually gonna go around and collect forageables, too. Not gonna get rid of the Joja Cola, because Sam likes it. We just won't tell him I fished it out of the ocean. Oh, there's another villager. There's Lewis. Oh, look! You embezzled some funds to fix your flowers. You enjoying meeting everyone in the community? If you happen to run into a young man named Sad, he's a bit of a delinquent. He means well, but trouble seems to follow him, and my flower beds have paid the price. I recommend not spending too much time with the... Well, he's not the only one that wrecked your flowers. If I wouldn't have been there, your flowers probably would have gotten wrecked, so... Got a Sam hater. Alright, let's go in here and see what's going on. I don't think we introduced... Fuck Pierre. Fuck you, probably won't be buying anything from you unless it's, you know, like trees or whatever. Okay, we got Abigail. We need her. Oh, I need to go around the other way. I don't think we've met Emily yet. Go say hi to her. As much as I would like to read all the dialogue, one, I think it would be stupidly time-consuming. And two, I mean, I think most people know what the dialogue is. If you've seen or played Stardew Valley or whatever, you kind of know what the dialogue is. I'm only gonna, like, read through the dialogue that's modded. Already met you. I don't think I met Demetrius. Let's go see him if he's in here. Sebastian's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass because he's in this basement and you can't get into their rooms until he's too hard. So yeah, he's sitting on the computer. He's got a frog pet going on there. We'll see Sebastian at a later time, I suppose. Usually it's like 3 o'clock he comes out for like a half hour, an hour, and then like after 6 o'clock he's outside at the lake, so we'll just hit him up then. Alright, drop off what we have, except for the Joja Cola. I want to have that on me so I can actually give it to Sam. I'd ask why I go for Sam over Sebastian. I mean, ADH Golden Retriever and Emo Edgelord. You might ask that question, and it's not so much that I don't like Sebastian. Sometimes I actually switch between the two, depending on what mood I'm in. You know, in a save, but... Yeah, you're still playing your guitar. I'll just fish here for a bit. Oh, shit. Not the way I want to face. Honestly... I mean, Jax isn't a skateboarder, guitar-playing dude. But I would like to think that Jax is along the similar lines of being an ADHD golden retriever, so... yeah. I guess out of all the bachelors, Jax, to me, resembles Sam the most in terms of attitude. There you are! Here, have a Joja Cola I fished out of the ocean. Of course you like it. There are better things for you to be drinking, but I'll give it to you. I'm not just gonna throw it in my shipping bin. Oh shit, I actually didn't talk to him. I'll have to catch up with him in a minute. Yeah, I didn't talk to him, did I? No, I gave him a gift. Sam, come back here. I have to harass you. Oh, hey, good to see you again. Valentine, right? Sam pops his skateboard up with his foot and deftly catches it, then runs his fingers through his hair and grins. Well, I hope I run into you often. It's great having new people in town. Huh, Sam seems very friendly. Okay, go back to doing your thing, Sam. Oh, you're going down to the beach. Okay. Shit. How's my energy looking? It's... eh. Not getting a lot of quality fish out of here, though. Now that I'm looking at my character, my eyes seem more purple than steel blue, but oh well. Not shit I can do about that. We're just stuck with it, I guess. Sometime today, fish. That would be great. Alright, go foraging. I'll probably have some jump cuts, like, where, you know, I really need to get money and fishing and whatnot, and that'll probably be really boring, so during some of my longer fishing sprees, I will probably be jump cutting here and there. Wizard's Tower, we can't enter there yet. Oh shit, I don't want to go in the woods, because I want to be up here to meet Sebastian. I need to adjust myself here. Because I'm not a normal person, so therefore I don't sit normally in a chair. I always like to have my feet up on the chair. I just hope that a certain floofy cat doesn't want to come up here, because he has had a really bad habit of coming up here. He'll come up on the desk and then go into my chair and then lay on my arms, and then I can't move my arms anymore. I think I met all of you. Hi, I remember you. My brother ran you over with his skateboard. You're okay, right? Sam felt really bad about that. Kept complaining about having bad luck and that he hopes you aren't mad at— well, no. I kind of just came out of nowhere. There's Penny. And then Jazz. I already talked to Jazz. Haley, I think I already met. I met Emily. I don't think I met George yet. Let's go in there and, like, kind of pop in and meet his grumpy ass. We haven't met the drunk yet. Hello, Shane. The Mr. I can fix him bachelor. You can't fix him, guys. Not unless you mod it. I think I already met you. Yes, I did. Alright. I guess I will fish here until Sebastian decides he wants to come out. There he is. Let's catch this fish and go say hi. While he's smoking a cigarette. Oh, hi. You must be the one who inherited that old farm, right? My mom mentioned someone was moving in there. Oh, Robin's my mom, and I'm Sebastian. Sorry, I forgot. You have no idea who I am. You're kind of different from what I expected. You need anything carpentry related? Mom will help you at her counter, or ask me. I'm usually around. You have a lot to do, so it was nice to meet you. They made Sebastian, kind of, I don't want to say timid, but they gave him a bit more personality where he's kind of like he's really close to his friends, but he's also a super loner, so. They did modify his dialogue and give him a little bit more character. Alright, I'm gonna ditch what I have in the shipping bin. No, not the coal. And then I'm going to take this, and this out and sit for a minute. Regain the energy. Alright, we got a little bit more energy to play with. Alright. God, I love the sit and regain energy mod. Alright, let's cut down some trees. We're gonna need some more wood anyway. Because eventually I do want to build a silo. I do prefer to build a silo first, and then build a coop. Just so I can start, like, getting hay and whatnot kind of stocked up. Alright. Oh, there must be, like, oh, yeah, there was a frickin' weed there. Alright. Cave we will deal with at a later date. Whenever Demetrius decides to march his ass down to my house. some stone, too. Gonna need that. Is it wood for the silo, or is it stone? I'm pretty sure it's wood. You need, like, wood and, copper bars and clay, which clay I have none of. I'm gonna have to make a special trip with the... Go down and till the sand at the beach. That's where I seem to get most of my, clay from. Unless there's any, like, bugs poking out or sticks or whatever they call them. Kind of look around real quick. Talk to you, even though you only work at Joja Mart, and I really don't care about that. We'll just do kind of like a quick look. I don't think the area to the mines is opened up yet. In fact, I kind of know it's not, so... And then the area where the railroad tracks is also not open to us, but... Doesn't hurt to kind of check around here and... see... Be a creep and pop in Linus's tent and watch him sleep. Poke him a little bit. Alright, enough of being a creep. It's time to go home and... You know, sleep. I don't want to pass out in Linus's tent. Linus. However you pronounce his name. I don't want to pass out in his tent. I think he'd be kind of freaked out. Alright. Take out the... it's gonna rain tomorrow. I probably don't need them. It usually rains on the first Wednesday. I'm not gonna take my watering can out. I'm gonna let nature do its thing. Alright, let's see how we did. Alright, not terrible. Going to day 3.